What's going on, Couch Fam? We're back with a quick Week 3 fantasy football rankings video for every single offensive position. Let's start off with the quarterbacks for Week 3. I have Dak Prescott. Hurt my feelings last week. I don't know what happened. I thought one offense that was going to do well would be the Cowboys. It was not. And I'm going right back to the well. I have not learned my lesson. I got Dak Prescott ranked ahead of all these absolute studs right here. Kyler Murray's looking like the hottest quarterback right now. But in this game, they may need to tone it down a little bit. How many turnovers are the Jaguars going to have? Their offense, I think they're going to turn the ball over. I think the Cardinals' defense is going to be good. And there's really no need for Kyler Murray to make those magical miracle plays, those jaw-dropping plays. And that's why I got him ranked a little bit lower. We always know the Cowboys' defense is going to struggle. And I've had Dak ranked ahead of Kyler Murray in my rankings, my draft rankings. We can kind of say safely say that's already wrong. But I think this week is a good example of having Dak ahead of Kyler because of the game script. Cardinals should easily win this game. That's what I'm thinking. Josh Allen could be a sneaky bounce back game for him. That's why I have him ranked so high. Russell Wilson, look, you could really have him as high as number 2, but he's not going to dominate every single game, so I'm tempering expectations just a little bit. This could be a Chris Carson game here. Justin Herbert going against the Chiefs. Now, this guy could be ranked as high as number 1 dang near this week. The Chargers are going to have to throw the ball. I'm seeing Keenan Allen. I'm seeing Mike Williams. I'm seeing Austin Eckler, maybe a little bit of Jared Cook, and one secret mystery receiver in there, whether it be Guyton or a backup tight end, Donald Parham, something like that. This is kind of similar to the Chiefs game here. Jalen Hurts is going to have to do some things, put the team on his back to keep up with the Cowboys offense. But hey, we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong about the Cowboys offense. Maybe Michael Gallup's injury is way more, has way more of an impact than I thought. We're going to have to wait and see. And this pretty much rounds it out. I think one guy I really wanted to talk about is Justin Fields. So I have him ranked at 13, basically tied with Ryan Tannehill. So that means, yeah, I would start 12 or 13 quarterbacks over Justin Fields. That 40 time, I'm amazed by it. 4.44 40 time. I think that means something. I think that means bonus fantasy points. He's going to get you 40, 50, 60, 70 rushing yards. And for me, that's a lot. He'll make some mistakes. He'll throw at least one passing touchdown, might get a rushing touchdown. It's going to be very difficult for the Browns to defend Justin Fields and the Bears. And that's just how much I like Justin Fields. It's all risk. But hey, no risk it, no biscuits. So yeah, in realistic scenario, I would consider starting Justin Fields. I really would. This maybe I got a little excited here. Maybe we'll put this guy down one spot. I'm feeling that even though Trevor Lawrence is going to turn the ball over, even though Cardinals D is going to do a great job, I think that there's going to be enough pass attempts and enough matchups for Trevor Lawrence to put up fantasy points. Even if it's like Joe Burrow last week where he doesn't do well and then all of a sudden throws 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. I think that's very likely to happen. The Cardinals defense is going to get tired. Some things will happen. Hey, maybe it's 3 turnovers for the Jags offense and then 3 touchdowns. That could be a very realistic scenario. Obviously, Teddy Bridgewater is much more safe. And this guy's been Teddy consistent, right? No turnovers. I don't think he's fumbled the ball. Pretty sure no interceptions, though. 2 touchdowns week 1, 2 touchdowns week 2. Hey, let's say 2 or 3 touchdowns week 3, right? I think that's a pretty safe assumption there. All right, moving along to running backs. But before we get into running backs, I just want to give a quick shout out to the sponsor of this video, Monkey Knife Fight. Thank you so much for sponsoring this video, making dreams come true, keeping us alive. MKF, thank you so much. So MKF is daily fantasy sports, player props, stupid, simple to play, super easy to win. Matter of fact, we've won the past 2 weeks, and hey, people saying it's been pretty easy. Look, we're not going to win every single week or anything like that, but I love this site, and I think you have a really great chance to win. So head on over to Monkey Knife Fight. They got an app or website, so we're going to go there. We're going to click on New Game, and I'm going to give you my top 2 picks this week. So I was looking at the Seahawks-Vikings game. We're doing touchdown dance this week, but since it's only paying out 1.5, I'm gonna say no. This is too risky for me. This 2.5 goal. I don't want to do this. So we're gonna go actually to my favorite game because it's a higher payout. Lots of guys that I think are gonna have a high percentage chance of getting a touchdown. So we're gonna go to the touchdown dance. What you need to win is to pick 3 guys that's going to get touchdowns. Can't be quarterbacks. Got to be skill players. So we're going to go ahead and pick the top 3. That's going to be Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry has about a 75 to 80% chance of getting in the end zone. We're going to pick Jonathan Taylor. He's got about over a 70% chance to get in the end zone. A lot of carries within the 10, within the 5-yard line for Jonathan Taylor. And then you can pick a variety of options for the third guy. I would narrow it down to Julio or A.J. Brown, and I'm going to go with A.J. Brown this time. So I think A.J. Brown's got about 50-60% chance to score a touchdown. So we got let's say 60% for A.J. Brown, 70% for Jonathan Taylor, and 75% for Derrick Henry to get in the end zone. Those are my projections. So I'm really thinking we will get this one way or another. And all we need is 2 touchdowns or more. So I'm going to set the goal to 1.5. And then let's go ahead and enter that. Let's do $5. Keep it simple. Submit. Let's go. I'm actually entering. Yes, actually put in $5 into this contest. And if we win, we get $10. Now, I'm going to do another one as well. That's the Bears and Browns game. Touchdown dance. Pick the top 3. Stupid simple. This time we're going to go with a high floor, right? We're not going upside since our goal is only 2 touchdowns. We're going to go with Nick Chubb, who's got like, I don't know, nearly 90% chance to get in the end zone. David Montgomery, about a 65% chance to get in the end zone. And Kareem Hunt is about a 50-50. He's about 50% chance to get in the end zone and get a touchdown. So yeah, we got a guy who's nearly 90% going to get in. David Montgomery, about 66% chance he's going to get in. And Kareem Hunt, about a 50% chance he's going to get in. But when we combined Hunt and Chubb, I'd say it's very close to guaranteeing 1 or 2 touchdowns with just those 2 guys. And then we're going to have the workhorse running back for the Bears. All right, so we put these 3 guys in. Again, set the goal. And I'm going to go ahead and do $5 here. Submit. And if we get 2 or more touchdowns in either contest, we win $10. At least have one of these hit, and we'll get our money back. If both hit, we will get twice our buy-in. And that's really it. We've done very well in the past. So right here is our contest. We got these 2 going right here. This is my actual account. And yeah, we've hit on quite a few. Almost hit on the first one. And then we definitely hit on Matt Ryan throwing less than 300 yards. And we definitely hit on last week's touchdown dance. So good luck, guys, this week. Again, just follow the link below in the description. And then you're gonna you should definitely use the link, because that's how you get the promo. So use the link, you're gonna get $5 free. So what I just entered would be free. So if you just use the link, that's right, you get free $5 of free play. 5 Monkey Knife Fight dollars. All right, so go use my link, get free $5. Also, when you deposit, use promo code COUCH. You'll get 100% deposit match up to $100. That's right. So use the link, use the promo code. It's free. Might as well do it. Also really helps support the couch. Moving on to the running back rankings. Enough of that. But definitely go and enter, guys. So running back rankings right here. Dalvin Cook is dealing with a injury, but seems to be very minor. It held him out for some plays in week 2, but should be good to go. And man, Saquon Barkley, should I really rank him that high? Is that a bit risky, huh? It's a bit risky, man. But you know, this is it, right? I'm risking my career on this. And here we go. Why not? It's the Falcons. 84% RB snaps last week was extremely promising. He looked almost like his old self. And that was against Washington. Good defense. Falcons, not good defense. And he didn't get much rest in between playing Sunday and playing Thursday. I thought, oh man, here we go again, right? 50% snap count. But no, it was 84% snap count. So he resumed a workhorse role. Now that he's got a longer time to rest and going against the Falcons, and hey, this should be a good game. There should be, I mean, define good, right? The Giants, Falcons. But for guys like me, and maybe for you, it should be a good game because there should be some scoring, and that's what we like in fantasy usually. We like a lot of good scoring, and man, let's go for it. So yeah, Nick Chubb, a way higher floor than Saquon Barkley. There's no doubt about that. Much higher floor for Chubb, like way higher floor. But I think Saquon Barkley has higher upside. I really do. And Alvin Kamara, one of my favorite players in the NFL. But if the Patriots were to take away a player, it's got to be Kamara. I like Marquez Callaway, but I think they just put a good corner on him, and you're good. They should match Kamara with a slot corner or a coverage safety and really take him out the game. I think, you know, linebackers are always going for the run anyways if it's a run play. And so they're going to be playing the run. But I think they're going to match up and play and put a pass defender on Kamara, essentially double teaming him. Right, so if it's like, look, if it's a run, we're all going to go after Kamara. If it's a pass play, we're going to have a defender who can play the pass really well. Not a linebacker, but a corner or a safety, a DB that can cover Kamara, and that will take him out the game. It will. If you focus on him, right, you got to really put 2 players on, essentially double team him. You can't just be like, all right, you go ahead and cover him. You got to really make a statement and put a DB on him and shut him down in the pass game. That's just what I'm assuming. And I think it's going to be a tough game for Kamara, right? Who else is going to really open up that game? There's no Mike Thomas. I don't think Traquan Smith's playing still. I think he's on IR. I mean, Dante Harris, Juwan Johnson, and Marquez Callaway. I think you just single cover those guys. I mean, you can still have a safety back there. You play one hot, like you're not playing without any safeties. You still have one safety back there. But I think you stop Kamara. If you stop Kamara, Jameis will make enough mistakes for you to win the game. It's all about winning the game. And I think if you cut the head off the snake, which is Kamara. Kamara's definitely the head of this offense. He's the big boy. He's the man. I think you're going to get the W. I think that's the plan for the Saints. So I think if I'm Sean Payton right now, I'm like, look, man, we need a second option. We need to put Taysom Hill in here. We need Juwan Johnson. We need to do something, right? We need some plays to do something. We need to use 2 running backs, 2 tight, something so they get another advantage. Because I know if I'm able to figure this out, you know, maybe I'm totally wrong. But if I'm able to figure this out, I think Sean Payton's easily going to figure this out and be like, look, we need a plan B and plan C. And we need stuff that's going to work. Because I think they're going to take out Kamara from the game plan. Niners should, you know, what they should do is focus on stopping Aaron Jones. And I think they have the firepower to stop Aaron Jones. Austin Eckler, Great matchup against the Chiefs. I mean, I'd be shocked if Austin Ekeler doesn't have a great game against the Chiefs. I mean, this is the matchup for them. Herbert's going to be throwing it down the field, and then Chiefs are going to be playing deep, and then boom, it should get some big plays, some 10-plus yard plays, some 20-plus yard plays, very much in line for Austin Ekeler this week in a great shootout against the Chiefs. Now, this should be a good game. Chargers, Chiefs. Herbert's going to go off. Patrick Mahomes is always going to go off. And, man, we love these shootouts right here, especially between two really talented elite quarterbacks. Yeah, could be a Chris Carson game against the Vikings. Antonio Gibson, I don't have a ton of confidence in him. I have confidence in his talent, that's for sure. I know he's going to get good snaps, but he hasn't really performed as I thought. And the Bills' defense is very good. And I still have him ranked super high. Now, Jonathan Taylor, although I do see him getting in the end zone, the Titans' defense, whatever they have on that defensive side, should be focusing on stopping Jonathan Taylor because I don't think Wentz is going to play. I think Wentz is very unlikely to play this week. He's got 2 ankle injuries, one high on one ankle, one low on the other ankle. Oh, my God. That's looking very bad for Jonathan Taylor. Najee Harris, I would have him ranked right here. Definitely above Gibson, definitely below Chubb. I'd have him ranked right here, but I don't know about Big Ben yet. I mean, if Big Ben is out, I don't know, man. That's really tough because I don't like their backup quarterback situation. So I'm having them ranked right here for now. Once I got word that Big Ben is playing, I'll probably have him ranked, I don't know yet, one spot ahead. I really don't know yet. This is a really tough one. Good matchup on paper, but the Steelers, man, I don't trust them. I really don't. So I don't know how high we'll have him ranked. Definitely above, I'd say above Gibson. It's such a good matchup. I don't know yet. I'm reserving this. I'm holding on this one. Eli Mitchell, risking my entire career on Eli Mitchell, just like Saquon Barkley. Hopefully it works. Hopefully I got a career, right? He's hurt though. He's hurt. We won't know if he's gonna play till Friday. And if he's going to play, I'm going to move him way up. Probably right here. Probably right around here. Right around where Austin Ekeler is, Chris Carson is. Definitely above Chris Carson. That's how much I like him. I love the Niners running backs going against the Packers. But we'll see. You know, if Friday, if he's still questionable, whatnot, we're going to be moving him down maybe around right here to 17. So I don't know. We have to wait till Friday, but that's how much I love this guy. I'm moving him that high up. And it's only 8 spots higher than the consensus. I guess that makes sense. That's like Chase Edmonds territory. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okay. Yep, that makes a lot of sense. Hey, we got another week to start Tyson Williams, guys. One more week to start Tyson Williams. So let's do it. I actually have him ranked lower than the consensus. That's crazy. But yeah, one more week to start Tyson against the Lions. You got to do it. I'm definitely starting him in this league where you get points per carry. So let's roll with that. Javonte Williams breakout game. Very likely this week, but I don't trust it. So it's just, I'm being realistic here. I'm going to tell most people to bench him. I mean, people are dropping him in league, so I'm going to tell people to bench him. And let's keep up on Darrell Henderson injury news because I'm going to rank him good amount higher once I know he's going to play. Wide receivers. All right. This is the most riskiest, hardest guy to rank is Tyreek Hill. And we've seen the Ravens win and have a successful game plan of taking out Tyreek Hill from the offense, just removing him from the offense. Patriots have done it when they removed Kelsey out the offense. And, I mean, I'm seeing this being a winning formula. It's not that it's going to work for sure, but I think it's going to give you a good chance to win the game. if you take out Kelce or Tyreek Hill. Unfortunately for the Chiefs, they have both weapons. That's what really works, and they need to really come out and be like, hey, they're doing this. They're taking out one of our players. Like, they're focusing on stopping one player. We need to have plan B. We need to have that ready to go. You don't want to wait till halftime and be like, oh my God, Belichick is triple teaming Kelce. What do we do now? Let's adjust. Belichick's already a step ahead. He's like, all right, we're going to change. He changes halftime too, because he knows during halftime they're talking about, hey, what are we going to do? And so Belichick's a step ahead. And what are you going to do this game? Chargers? I think you do the same thing as the Ravens and just double team Tyreek Hill. Have a safety be like, hey, no deep balls to Tyreek Hill. Just completely take him out the game. Double cover him. And then the Chiefs are going to have to dink and dunk or trust one of their other guys. We know that Demarcus Robinson's really not as good as Tyreek Hill. Even when he's wide open, he's just not that guy. He doesn't track the ball like Tyreek Hill does. Tyreek Hill is an insane deep threat. And those other guys are not. I mean, they're just not. Mecole Hardman, no. He's not. He's a poor man's Tyreek Hill. It's like he's just not within the same universe, not the same ballpark, man. So let's see what they do. You know what? I'm getting scared here. I think Davante Adams is the matchup. As you can see, I'm not as high on Aaron Jones maybe as others. But Davante Adams should eat. He should have the best game of the year so far against the Niners. Yeah, definitely. Tyreek Hill, man, people ask me what's up with Tyreek Hill. He's boomer bust. He's boomer bust. I'm a huge Diggs fan. I'm not ranking him lower. I still believe in Justin Jefferson. I know Osborne and Thielen are eating, but I believe in him. Tyler Lockett, I got ranked low. Nothing against him, but wide receivers, man, they're a little bit up and down. Naturally a boomer bust position, or more so than quarterbacks and running backs. And maybe it's DK's week this week. It's not like DK is sucking. It's just that defenses are focusing on him. Tyler Lockett, you see, is barely being covered by one crappy cornerback. So, yeah, I think they can swap this week. We got Cooper Kupp. Oh, man, are the Bucs going to try to stop this guy, huh? Easier said than done, because it's not like he's getting only the targets. I mean, Stafford's leaning it. He's spreading it a little bit. It's not like those other guys are worthless. He's going to throw to Woods. He's going to throw to Van. He's going to throw to Higbee. He's going to throw to the running back maybe just a little bit. And, man, Keenan Allen, I love this game. It's so hard to rank him so high. Should we rank him high? I think we got to rank him higher. I mean, I love him this game. I got to rank him higher. I got it, man. I just have that gut feeling. He's going to explode this game. He's going to go off. I got to go higher on him. Okay. And, yeah, I got Deebo Samuel as a must start. Amari Cooper's a little bit banged up. Antonio Brown's very, very unlikely to play, so I'm giving some of these Bucs wide receivers a little boost. And Marv Jones is a good start. Devontae Smith should absolutely go off. And, you know, some people, not a lot, but some people doubted me with me saying Courtland Sutton was going to have a much better game week 2. And look, I knew it, man. Judy's out. You know, Sutton is the guy. Sutton is extremely talented. He's got the physique. He's got that great catch radius. And, man, the quarterback position for the Broncos has been elevated. Tremendously elevated. Like, it is 4 times better. That quarterback room is 4 times better than it was last week. It is. It's really good. And Odell Beckham, he is expected to play unless something really weird happens. So I'll expect him to play. I do have him as a start as your wide receiver 3 or your flex. I do like it. All right. And let's move on. Hollywood Brown is like, you know what? Hollywood Brown is a poor man's Tyreek Hill. It's so hard to get a read on this guy. Let's move him up a little bit. You know, let's move him up. Right here is a good spot, I feel like. Right here is a very good spot. let's move Jacoby right here. Actually, I'm going to be high on Jacoby. And let's move Hollywood Brown up a little bit. This is not going to be the right game script for him, but because he is a big play guy, and I've always had a big question mark of what the Ravens are going to do. I'm like, hey, they got like 4 new wide receivers this year. They only use one in when they light up. So what's going to happen? I think we're seeing it happen. It's still the same team with the same identity, which is a good move. I love that. But they take some shots at wide receivers this year. Some medium shots, some long balls, and it's really helping out. If he's able to connect on a good amount of them, which he has been, Lamar Jackson that is, then it's going to really open up everything else, and it's going to make this offense unstoppable. If Lamar Jackson could improve passing, which is like he has it in him, but sometimes I don't know if it's a mental thing or, you know, if it's like golf, like when he has time and he's in the pocket and he's settled down is when he misses a lot. He does the sidearm thing. But we saw last week with the jump shots, those little, you know, those little medium, those little shots. He was killing it, right? So I'm thinking it's a mental thing. He just got to let it loose. Like he has the ability. Like we've seen him make good throws. Not the most accurate passer or anything like that. But if he can be an average passer, this offense should be unstoppable, right? So I think he has the ability to be slightly above average as far as a starting quarterback in the NFL. And if he can achieve that, I mean, this is probably the best offense in the league. I mean, they don't even have like all the guys are hurt, right? I mean, if they had some of these guys back and some of these guys healthy, who knows what the ceiling is. Let's move Mike Williams up a spot here. There we go. All right. We like that. We like it. We like it. We like it. All right. Moving on. Guys, you guys have Quintez Cephus ranked so low. Come on, guys. To tight ends. Now, this is just me being stubborn. Hawkinson's getting more and more. And the Niners, they're terrible for fantasy, except, you know, if you listen to me and got Debo instead of Ayuk. Hey, I didn't see all that coming, but I mean, I said Debo's the much better value. What can I do? I drafted Ayuk in 0 leagues. I drafted Debo in like 2 leagues. You know, if you listen to me, that was great. Other than that, though, they are terrible for fantasy. We don't know what running back's doing what. Kittle's blocking 2 guys on 1 play. But I'm stubborn. If somehow, you know, hypothetically I had both these tight ends, I'm starting Kittle. I'm going to do it. I know Hawkinson's eating. I'm a huge Hawkinson guy. I drafted him in all my best ball leagues. I have him in 1/3 of my fantasy leagues, right? I went Waller over Kittle. So I did good drafting a tight end. I usually went tight end early. I got a lot of stock in Hawkinson. Got a lot of stock in Darren Waller. So it's looking, and I also have some stock in Gronk as well. It's looking good. Week to week, though, it's tough to predict. And look, it's just me. I cannot bench Kittle. If I somehow had that opportunity in an 8-team league or something, I'm not doing it. I'm starting Kittle. I've always said Waller's the better receiver in fantasy football, even though I think Kittle's the best tight end in real life. He's just not getting the targets, man. It's just not. This is not the thing. And I kept saying that. But yeah, I'm gonna stick to my guns on this and just stay stubborn. And no way I'm benching Kittle, man. I'm not doing it. No can do. Austin Hooper should see some targets with Jarvis out. And surprisingly, did Cole Kmet get like 1 target last week? I'm trying to see if I could look that. He got 1 target or 1 catch, one of those. Like it was not what we liked. I might sell him in Dynasty, dude. It's not that he sucks. It's just I got a lot of tight ends in Dynasty, and I don't know, man. I might have to sell him in Dynasty because I have Freiermuth. He got 1 catch, 1 target for 0 yards, but very promising week 1, 7 targets, 5 receptions. He just, to me, just doesn't have a lot of. He's just not. He looks slow, man. He just doesn't like. I don't know. I think I might sell him in Dynasty. Anyway, in redraft, I'm doing it. I'm putting Freiermuth ahead of the Bengals. I'm expecting Big Ben to play. Don't word yet. I don't know what I just said. I think I said something wrong, but I'm saying I would rather start Pat Freiermuth against the Bengals than Cole Kmet against the Browns. Don't know who Fields is going to throw to. Maybe he's just going to rush for 75 yards. I don't know. But Freiermuth is looking like the sexiest breakout tight end this year. He's getting more snaps than Ebron. He seems to be the man. I've never seen this man drop a ball in my life. He's nuts. He just has the makings of a star tight end. He does. And I mean, I don't know. I don't think I'm that crazy ranking him 19. It's not like I'm saying to start him. I have him ranked tight end 19. I'm even telling you guys to start crappy Evan Ingram over him, according to these rankings. I got Blake Jarwin over him. Hunter Henry's he's not doing nothing. But I have him ranked 15 spots ahead of the consensus. Like I'm saying, I think he's the next big star tight end. He's so reliable, so good. He's always open, finding spot. Like he's got all the qualities in a tight end. I guess his only knock was that he's not huge. He's not a huge guy. A little bit smaller than your average tight end, but man, great draft pick by the Steelers. I love that. All right, let's go to defenses. This was very difficult to rank, by the way. I'm loving the Patriots D every week. Panthers D could be the best D this week. Thursday Night Football against the Texans, baby. I love the Cardinals defense. Broncos D could be ranked number 1. And this is not biased at all because I drafted the Broncos D in like a third of my leagues. I went really hard on them because, hey, they were the 10th or 11th or sometimes 13th defense off the board. And, so I was able to get them in the second to last round every single league. So I love them. Yeah, Niners D I got ranked kind of high. Really just because I don't want to start the Washington defense. Niners D you cannot trust. Niners D is going to be able to stop one thing, right? So they'll stop Aaron Jones. They won't stop Adams and Aaron Jones, though. So something's going to – the Packers are going to do something. It could be even 0-17 in the third quarter, Niners up. And Packers will find a way to do something. They'll kick field goals. They'll, Aaron Rodgers will throw a touchdown or two. Something's going to happen even if everything goes the Niners' way. I feel like the Niners D is still really good. It's still really solid, but it's hanging on by a thread. I'm a Niner fan. One more running back injury or one more injury to the defense, and things might start to crumble. Still have aspirations for going deep in the playoffs. I still think they got a shot at going to the Super Bowl. But one more injury and those aspirations may be completely destroyed. So like I said, I'm ranking them kind of high, but I don't have a lot of faith in them. And that it's mainly because I don't really trust the Bears D. I don't trust the Titans D. Nobody trusts. Everyone's yelling at me for ranking the Dolphins so high. Terrible matchups for the Bucks and Rams. It's just that I just like them better than the other defenses. That's really it. As you can see, I got the Giants ranked ahead of the Niners, so don't have Saints ahead of the Niners as well. Browns ahead of the Niners. That's pretty gross. Yeah, it's pretty messy. Hopefully you were able to get one of these great streaming defenses earlier on. Cardinals, Broncos, Panthers. You'll be good with that. Bills aren't available, but man, they're looking really beastly. And for kickers, man, my waiver video with kickers, I'm so excited about my kicker waiver ads in my Tuesday video. If you haven't seen that, go check out the waiver video. Matt Prater should go off. Brandon McManus, very reliable, high floor, good ceiling. Robbie Gould, decent kicker this week. Graham Gano, not the most skilled, talented, accurate, trustworthy kicker. No, actually, sorry, I got it mixed up with Zane Gonzalez is not the most accurate, trustworthy kicker, but this matchup is, it's the best. It's just simply, it's coup d'etat, man. This is amazing. This is Salt Bay's restaurant with the gold steak right here. This is a great matchup. Graham Gano is actually really good, and he has a good matchup. I don't think you'll be able to get him for free, but you might. People overlook kickers. Yeah, so man, really, any of these kickers should be good. I like a lot of kickers here. But these are the best, man. If you can really get one of these top 7 kickers, go for it. This top 7 is where you want to live this week. And it's like, oh, how can I get a top 7 kicker? Because everyone's stupid. People are not going to have, no one's going to add a Zane Gonzalez. And don't spend any FAB. Don't spend any waiver claims on kickers. No one's going to have, in your league, Gonzalez, Gano, McManus, Prater. One of these guys will be available. Nobody's going to have Zane Gonzalez, I'm telling you. A lot of these guys are available. So you can get in this top 7. Even you can get in this top 7. You can do it. All right, guys, make sure you are going to Monkey Knife Fight. They have an app. They got a website, but use my link below in the description. Go to Monkey Knife Fight. Use my link. Use my promo code when you deposit. Promo code COUCH. You get a $5 free game. You get 100% deposit match up to $100, and it really helps support the couch. Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. Subscribe to our other YouTube channel, Fantasy Couch Podcast. We go live every Thursday right after the game. It's great. It's a great community. Make sure you subscribe to that second YouTube channel as well. Man, thank you guys so much for all the support. Love you guys. Wish you guys good luck this week. Let's go get that W, Couch fam. Let's do it.